What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Back with Talk to Him Con, and I got my homie Shalon in the building with me today, and
What's up? What's up?
we're gonna talk to him about some shit that he have on the plate, and we're gonna talk about some of the tragedies and crazy shit that's going on today. This week, and the day only Monday. Damn, but let him. We're gonna talk to you first, man, before we get into anything. All right. All right. So, like, tell the people who you are, what you do, and all that other shit.
All right. Well, my name's Shalon Johnson. I'm 17-year-old entrepreneur in Baltimore, Maryland. Right now, I got my own mentoring program, which is mentor youth through the sport of basketball. So I got my own basketball team. We call it the Lady Huskies, off of Matthew A. Henson on the west side of Baltimore, 21217. And yeah, and I'm in the program Hearts Mouths with Joni Hollifield.
All right. So, I was there with you when we won a championship for the girls basketball team.
We definitely did.
But for you though, like being a young man in the city of rage, I call it. What makes you wanna, mentor these kids? That's you still a child yourself, but what makes you feel as though that you have what it takes to help the younger generation?
Well, basically, I'm only 17, like I said, but like I've been through a lot, so I kind of understand how, you feel me, how the youth coming up and the generation that we got ain't so good as well either. So you gotta be one of the people that step out of the box and take other kids and be the hope and be the person that they can look up to. So I took that as like I got siblings as well. So you feel me? I ain't want my siblings to grow up. So I said I ain't gonna be selfish. I'm gonna let the whole community grow up and be somebody perfect as well.
That's dope. So, like, what's the name of your company?
Mentoring through basketball, changing lives, NBCL.
All right, and what brought that name about? Like, what made you sit there like, I wanna use basketball. Are you nice? Cause I seen you a bum, but are you nice?
Well, put it like this. My ninth grade year, for real, I was from trash. I was from Garbito. So like, I guess I'm changing up over for real. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Basketball, I don't even like basketball for real. I just like, I play it.
You don't like timeouts, fuck. You can't tell nobody that you don't like basketball.
I don't, yo.
You teach basketball, like
listen. If you sit down and really
and I was
talk
only
to
joking.
me,
I was only joking when I said it was garbage, but
like, yo, if you sit down and actually talk to me and see what I like football. Like, I want to be a star quarterback. But like, I play basketball because of my height, so I'm like, all right,
you could have played football because your height too.
But
quarterback,
no, they gonna put me as tight. They ain't gonna put me as tight end.
well, they might put you wide, but you can't jump, yo. Yo, you a tall bum. You can't jump. I seen he missed the dunk a couple times. That was crazy.
That was a couple.
But no. So, what's going on, people? How y'all doing out there? What's the next move for you? I know you was talking about some things for the youth this summer, and you were talking about some other programs and things. Like, what's next for, MCBL though?
MBCL,
yeah.
Well, what's the next for real? We coming up. We got a back to school drive in the end of August. I ain't got the exact date yet, but it's like a car wash and a back to school drive in one. So like, I'm gonna give them half of the money I'm gonna give half the money to the school, and then I'm gonna get half the money to my program as well. So I'm gonna have the kids come out. Actually, to be honest, the basketball team come out. They're gonna wash the cars. They're gonna do everything. They're gonna do all the work, and they earn the money. So yeah.
Oh yeah. So basically, it's almost like the school kids that were on the team are gonna come out and wash the cars and still get blessed by the people that come out and watch the cars.
Yeah, definitely.
So we definitely got to make sure that we keep that on point of when you're doing that,
right.
So that way people can actually come out and support it. That way that some of these kids, because there's a lot of kids out here that do not have, help at home,
right.
To actually do some things that the parents want them to, be able to do. But other than that, though, like, what's going on, Will? Other than that, what, like, for you, like I said, because how old are you?
I'm only 17.
17, big tall youngin.
Yeah.
So for you being 17, right?
Uh huh.
What like stops you from getting into that? What's that word I want to say? Like get into the trap of what's going on out here today with the 17-year-olds and things like that.
All right, for real. I mean, my parents, for real. My mother and my father. I mean, me, for real. All right, put it like this. I don't even like that, for real. I mean, you know, I sit there, I bump a little young boy, I bump a little rich homie, this, that, and the third. You feel me? But like, I just never had that vibe or like that passion to be a trap. But like, it just don't even feel right to me. And then like, I lost a lot of people to the streets. So I was like, nah, I really like the way to take. And then like my parents was always on me, you know, my father and my mother, they was always on me for real to be something good. So I was like, yeah, that trap ain't for me. Like, I'm doing that. But don't get messed up. I sit there and do about my little young boy, about my little.
I mean, the thing is, like, because you bump it don't mean that you have
But I don't live by it. No,
Yeah.
I don't live by it. I just like listening to it for real.
And that's another thing. Like, a lot of people think because they live in the street or in the hood, whatever you want to call it, that they supposed to live by that. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, nah, I don't live by that. You feel me? Like, nah, I mean, much of my family is a bunch of old heads for real. So I was brought up on old head music. I got an old soul, but like I listen to the music, but like I don't really like live by it. Like that's not me for real.
all right, well, I respect that because like I said, a lot of people think today that you have to be somebody that you're not because you know you like the certain type of things you're going, and that's another thing that I like to see where people that say, "Oh, it's the basically like the music is making the kids do this type of shit." Then you got somebody like you that don't need the music to. You know, I like the music, but I'm not out there trying to rob, shoot, kill, sell drugs, and all that.
Yeah, like okay, like some of the music, like you got Young Boy with his music. You feel me? When he getting his feelings, he'll start rapping about this and depressed. Some music can turn to some music can it can change how you feeling. But like for me, I really don't feel that. Like if I bump some Young Boy, I get motivated, I get hype. I bump some the baby, I get hype. Like you feel me? Like that's just what I do. I just get hype. But like niggas be like, oh yeah, I got the 45 Glock and the 9 and a pistol on my left. Like that don't even faze me. You feel me? It's tough how you put in the rhymes, but like
right.
It's gonna faze me. I'm not gonna come out here buy no 45, not no Glock.
Try to kill nothing.
Nah.
I dig it. So, what else? Like, you think that you know your Lady Husky's gonna win the championship? I say yeah, but what you think?
What you mean? Like, hold up, what you mean? Like, we ran 4-2 this year. Like, we the GOATs for real. So, I mean, this year we're gonna be in a whole new league. So, I'm gonna give a shout out to Mr. Miller. He putting us in a new league called New Fit Kids. So our schedule gonna be busy. We're gonna have like 20 to 30 games. Yeah.
So it's still gonna be some of the schools that were involved before. Or is it more others?
I mean, it's gonna be a horizon. It's gonna be more a brighter horizon to the schools this year. We're gonna have like Dickey Hill, Matthew A. Henson, Rosemont, like schools like that, like Mount Royal.
Okay.
So it's gonna be bigger.
So it's definitely gonna be a bigger situation than what it was before.
Definitely.
So what's the first thing you're gonna tell the kids when it's practice time? Like, what's the first thing you're gonna like? What would be that first motivational speech you give them?
First of all, you gotta love the sport to play the sport. You feel me? If you don't love the sport, you shouldn't be sitting up here playing the sport. Like, if you don't get nervous before you play it, you just shouldn't play it at all. Cause like you ain't gonna put your time and effort into it. So what I'm gonna say basically is, when you come and try out, you feel me? Put your all into it. If you really don't like the sport, you really don't jig it for real. You feel me? I ain't gonna get mad at you. You wanna leave, you know? But like, what I'm gonna say? What's the word? Put effort to it. Like, if you don't like it, don't come and do it, because you're going to waste your time and waste mine as well.
Right. Yeah, that was another thing. Like, from being there last year with you, it was a lot of the kids because they never played basketball. And I think that was the first Matthew Henson
girls team.
So
first Matthew Henson girls team.
Yeah.
They go to the championship.
So it's kind of different when, you know, those type of things are happening. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So it was definitely a struggle
You ain't never
definitely a
lied.
struggle because the little girls were definitely crazy.
Yeah.
They were
yeah.
my hearts though, but they definitely were crazy.
You got a bunch of 9, 10-year-olds, you feel me, running around somebody's gym with no discipline. I mean, it's for real. It's all about the community too they live in as well. So like, I'm not gonna put the whole thing on the kids, but you feel me, like. Girls gonna be girls and gonna have attitudes. You just gotta get them disciplined, put them on the court, and show them how to really play for real.
Yeah, and that was the whole thing. Cause I have 2 little girls, but one can't do too much right now. But the oldest little girl she's at that age right now where
She want to do everything. Anything. Yeah.
But it was like the smart lip to talk back, and they don't know that they being disrespectful because they're young.
Yeah, because they're young. So you can't even do nothing because you're like, you know what?
Yeah,
Got you.
but I'm gonna make your ass run.
Make you do some suicide.
Yeah, you're definitely doing all of that.
Yeah, all of that. You getting all that work in.
But what else? Man, I was just happy. Like I should say, man, like for real, like I'm happy that you are trying to do some of the things that you're doing with the kids. On top of that, like a lot of women do, well, children, like girls do like playing basketball. A lot of these organizations are actually just seem like they dedicated to the boys more so than girls.
Yeah.
Even when you go to the programs, like the basketball camps, it's more dedicated.
Boys and girls. Yeah, I see.
And then it's like they treat
you
the
gotta
girls.
open it up though.
Yeah,
You open it up.
Yeah, and then like they treat the girls differently from the boys when it comes to working out. But
See, for me, that's what I think. I was brought up. My coach, I was brought up. He ain't give who you was. He gonna put that work in. So like me, I want my girls to play like some boys. You feel me?
Right.
Because like if we can put some work in, y'all can put some work in as well. I mean, y'all girls and all, but look, I got some girls out here doing some work.
That's ready
With
to-
that little tennis player. Yeah, she was.
oh yeah, 15-year-old girl.
She was putting in work. Like she was disciplined. She was really.
She
out
definitely
there.
was ready to
Get
ready
jiggy
to
with
go.
it.
Yeah,
So, like,
she was though.
if she can put some work in like that, only 15 years old, y'all can put some work in that as well. So, you feel me? I don't discriminate because you're a girl. You feel me? Like sometimes girls say they stronger than us, so you stronger than us, put that work in. See how really strong you is for real.
Yeah, no doubt. But let's get into some stuff. You cool with talking about some other stuff?
It's cool.
It's cool. Cause this week been crazy, and I just want to send my condolences to everybody that was lost. You know what I mean? And the families of the lost ones that were murdered by, the case of, white nationalists, feeling though they taking things into their own hands. In El Paso, Texas, we lost some people.
Oh yeah, I
at
did
the,
see that.
at the
Like
Walmart.
22
Yeah. And then
He had the hospital closed. It was like 40 shootings.
right, and then right after that same night, a copycat or probably was in the nationalist group. Them whores. They do a lot of backdoor chatting. Yeah, I mean things like that. So they in Dayton, Ohio, shot up a bar. They killed that one. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I guess they had to kill that one because they couldn't take.
come right out.
Yeah, no, they couldn't take. Being said that if they were black or brown, you'd have killed both of them. So you leave both of them living. You know what I mean? So they had to get rid of one of them.
Yeah.
And shit that's extra crazy is because for me, I really think that a lot of this shit is fuel behind the president that we have. A lot of people gonna say it's not,
Definitely.
but being that you're young generation, how do you feel about what's going on with these mass shootings? And Donald Trump not only did the mass shootings come, he still went and played golf, and then came on the next day to say some bullshit about condemning white supremacists and racism and shit like that. But how you feel?
I mean, look, for real. I don't even know how long that nigga been in office. Like, I'll put it like this. I'm from a neighborhood where we don't listen to politics like that. For real, it's not a lot of. For me, I don't even watch TV. Okay, like I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't watch TV, so I don't know what a nigga talking about. If he talking some real crazy, I hear it or see it over Instagram or something like that. But I barely be catching up with the stuff he be doing before, because I don't watch TV. Like I barely been in the house for real. You feel me? I'm
Right.
always outside doing something productive for my life. Like I mean, I hear a couple things back and forth there and there. Be like he gonna cut food stamps, that and the third. But like we gotta realize though. Every time the president say something, we act up what the president say. That gives the president more fuel to say what he got to say about black people.
Yeah, and I think the whole thing behind Baltimore comments, I really think that he knew how to play Baltimore, because Baltimore, people gonna get mad again, but Baltimore is one of the places where, you know, is not a lot of support.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
So
you're right.
Once somebody on the outside talk bad, it seemed like everybody, well, he was right, and you know it is rats and this and that and this and that, and then Elijah Cummings. But when you go back and look at, Elijah Cummings had a lot of money coming in and things like that, but he also had programs where, you know, he was sending kids to Egypt, you know, Italy, France, and shit like that, to actually go to school there to better their, you know what I mean, like their situations.
Right.
But a lot of people just running with, he a savage, he this and that. Like, being that you from Baltimore, how that made you feel like his comments?
I mean, put it like this: I heard about what his comments said, and then I was like, yo, that nigga really crazy. And then you feel me? And then turn around that same weekend, the lady Joni Hollifield, Hot Smile, she had a block party. And then she had before that, she hosted a graduation for YouthWorks. And then you see youth out here in Baltimore actually doing something good with that life for real. So it's not all bad about Baltimore, you feel me? And like I said, Baltimore not even big for real, you feel me?
Right.
Baltimore real small.
It is.
For real. So I don't even understand how he say Baltimore this, that, and the third. When you got 70% of your youth coming out, going to work every day, coming to going to a graduation and actually being successful and getting paid for doing work, adding value to that work site. So basically, I mean, he a whole bunch of BS for real. I don't really believe what y'all say anyway.
I really think that he went off of reports, because you know he can't touch everywhere. So there's people here that report back to the White House and tell him different things and shit like that. And you know, he's a businessman on top of that. But I just don't like how a lot of people, it's rats, but everywhere has rats, everywhere has rodents. He's from, I think he forgets that he was born in, you know, Queens, New York. You know what I mean? Where the rats are as big as
phenomenal out there.
And
I want to bust with you. For real.
Yeah, and truth be told, it's normal. You know what I mean?
Right.
A rat run over your foot on the subway, it's normal. A rat run over your subway head,
nigga, you
people still wilding. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's I just really think that it really was directed to Elijah Cummings, because how much pressure Elijah Cummings has been pushing on his neck since being in office. And now you got people turning on him, then Elijah Cummings' apartment get raided, robbed and all that other shit.
You got the madhouse get raided too, so
it just, for me, I just really think that if Baltimore come together, right, and stop trying to be separate, and one part thinking that it's cool that, you know what I mean, it's just funny how if I say something, people want to jump down my throat, but if the president says something, he's a savage, and now people are actually liking Trump behind his comments, and then the way that his Twitter has been going on, and you know the different rants and raises and, you know, that's been going on. People here really starting to like him because of his savagery. I even seen somebody say,
basically what you trying to say is how much balls he got. He ain't scared to say what he got. He ain't scared.
But at first it was they didn't like it. But now that it's he's saying that shit against Baltimore, it's so quick for the people in Baltimore to actually start agreeing with him.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you got the people in Baltimore for real that be the politics. Some politics in Baltimore. You got some white people in Baltimore. You got some black people that think they white, but they really black. So like, you got them people in Baltimore that's gonna be like, oh yeah, I agree with what he's saying. And 9 times out of 10, they live his same exact life and ain't getting nowhere in life for real. So basically, I mean, he a savage and the third, but you gotta look at him too. His wife a porn star and his daughter a stripper. So like,
but they all from out of the country too. Mm-hmm. And that's another thing that was killing me because, but past that though, like with him, you know, going that far with that, and then his whole comment about, you know, it's not mental. I mean, it's a mental issue with the two killers, the two mass murderers, right? He said it was a mental issue,
right?
But how do you feel like, all right, when it was, I forgot the black guy name, that he was in the mall shooting, and he actually had a gun and was trying to protect the people around him, and then the police killed him. He went on and tried to say like he shouldn't have had a gun, he's this and that, but he was an off duty. Well, he was a MP or something like that, but he was in the army. But you know, it was okay for him to try to find a way to dictate, you know, his life because he was black, but because they're white, it seemed like all of a sudden it's mental issues.
Right?
Like, do you agree that those people have mental issues? Or
I mean, if you wake up one morning, say for instance, I wake up one morning, right? And I call your phone, be like, yo, let's go out Maud Darman and shoot that Maud Darman up. You gonna think I'm crazy, right?
Hell yeah.
Right. So you think they got mental issues. I mean, nobody. I mean,
but everybody. But why is it when it comes to us, right? We don't get that same guard. Like, we, truth be told, I guess because they know that blacks really have like a strong will, right? Where like they choose not. We can sometimes fight through, you know, the depression, the mental illness.
We can do it.
Yeah, I mean, we can do it because we're strong. But the other pigment, they're not. Do you think? Do you think that they're not strong enough to handle what we do?
Nah, I mean, for real, like, you really gotta be mentally crazy, or I won't even say crazy. I said you suffering with something inside of you that you get up one morning and you go shoot up somebody's mall, somebody's bar. Like, you just don't like yourself no more, nigga. Like, you just don't care about anything anymore after that, for real. Like, so I want to say they like mental health issues. You feel me? Because Baltimore as a whole suffer mental health issues.
Yeah, Laird a strong bitch here.
Right. So yeah, it's mental. she
a lot of half motherfuckers got Laird.
Yeah, for real. So that's real. So like, man, I want to say they suffer with mental health issues. It's just they suffering with something. I mean, I wouldn't call it mental health, but
why can't it just be that? Like, when people say that shit, I really don't think it's that. Like, a murderer is a murderer,
right?
And everybody that murders somebody don't have to have a mental issue.
Right, like, definitely right. But they got some anger built up inside.
But I'm just thinking, like, you gotta think, if the only terrorists in America have been white people, right? And then the terrorists outside America been that they say has been, you know, like the Arabs and shit like that, right? But when they kill something, why they don't say that they have a mental issue? They just say that they murderers, they heartless and shit like that.
Yeah, I can't really speak on that. You feel me? Because it's basically we grew up on. We've been stereotyped around.
It's stereotype.
It's stereotype.
So
they black and they white.
It's basically cool to say that the white person that shot up the mall and the bar.
Oh yeah, so if a white person go to somebody's mall and shoot out 45 people, he a murderer. But a black person go to somebody's bar and shoot up 1,000 niggas. Oh, we mass murderers. We did this and we got depression, anxiety, this, that.
But they never pull it out though.
Right, it's
they'll say that you was a thug, you was a born killer, and they don't know.
You got tattoos on your body, so you gotta be killing somebody.
Yeah.
That's how it's a stereotype. Okay. It's a stereotype.
Now, talking about murder, I just want to send my condolences again to the little, I can't even pronounce his name, but the 4-year-old child that was murdered here by his mother.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
And I ain't gonna lie, I thought the spouse was a boy, but I found out it was a girl.
Oh, it was a girl?
Yeah.
She like a nigga on her phone.
Yeah, I thought it was a whole nigga though.
Got a nigga on the mugshot.
But the shit that makes it worse for me is that, like, this kid was 4 years old. They say they burnt them up, beat him, and put him in a dumpster.
And then made that lie talking about he was on his grandmother's porch.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you know that? Okay, now.
Do you think, because somebody, I had, now that's why I brought up the mental shit, because I had somebody actually tell me, like, well, you know, it's fucked up that happened, but I think the mother going through mental issues.
Okay. All right. So put it
You
like
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you saying. All right. So I'm gonna go with it like this. So she basically, what she did was she lied. You know, she lied.
Right.
But like, it was a 4-year-old. Was a girl.
It was a boy.
It was a boy. So a 4-year-old little boy. First of all, she had to plan.
His name Malachi Lawson.
Malachi Lawson. You feel me? She had to plan that out.
That was planned out. That wasn't no crazy shit.
She ain't just wake up no more morning. No, that was planned out.
And he was autistic. You know what I'm saying? His name was Malachi Lawson. He suffered from untreated burns. Mother took a lift to dispose of his 4-year-old body in a dumpster 10 miles from his Baltimore home. So not only
that's planned out. That's all the way planned out. That's all the way planned out.
Not only did you kill him, but that's not a mental issue here. Like,
no, that ain't no mental issue. That's
you can't a mental, like, they would have left the body wherever they did whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? Even because you have some mental people at the Ark and shit like that, chimes that work. You know what I mean? They actually go to 9 to 5.
Right. So like mental, if you got a mental issue, right, and you killing somebody, you gonna sit there and be in shock. You ain't gonna take the body, pick it up, burn it, throw it into somebody's trash can. 10 miles where you live at.
But you caught a lift with a dead, burnt body though, bro.
Put a lift.
Yeah, she caught a lift to dispose of the body 10 miles from the Baltimore home. That's the type of shit
Shorty went down.
That's the type of shit, like, that's not to me. And they said the mother name is Alicia Lawson. She's 25 years old. And the partner is 40-year-old Shatika Lawson.
What is married?
I don't know, bro. I mean, I'm not even going to speak on that. But they was charged with 11 counts of involuntary manslaughter, first-degree child abuse, reckless endangerment, tampering with evidence, and giving false statements. I think that shit too light. That's too light. I don't need her to see the end of the day tomorrow. Like, for real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a whole bean with you.
Right. Oh, what for real? Right now they got them in what's that, protective custody right now.
Yeah, you know they in PC and shit, but
you know, because you know when they go over that jail, it's done for.
Yeah, they're gonna, because you gotta have a whole bunch of women who have kids that want to come home and see their kids and nurture their kids and love their kids, but you can't. Them bitches gonna get smoked. You feel me?
Real. They gonna get smoked if it's under the jail.
But I'm just saying, like, for me, I just like that type of shit though. That's when I wish it was like that old school shit. Like, just give them to the neighborhood. You know what I mean? But then it's like,
I mean, what I think for real. I'm not gonna sit up here and say what actually happened for real. What I say was discipline went wrong for real.
Discipline went wrong. Mm-hmm. I really just
she took it too far.
But then when I found out that the child was autistic, I just felt like, knowing that I previously had a friend, you feel me, that have an autistic child. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I see how they are with him, and it's like, okay, I see it could be hard. You know what I mean? But that's all I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? But But that's all. But
I mean, yo, it's your child for real.
But
And like, no
some
matter
people
what's
don't.
wrong with your child, it's still your child. So like, if you had enough courage and enough whatever you had in your body to go out here and kill your child, catch a lift and put it in a dumpster, mind you, you burnt it too. Yo, you
sick of shit, right?
yeah,
sick of
right there,
shit.
that's mental. That's I think that's I'm gonna classify that as mental issue.
That's a mental issue.
Yeah, I'm gonna see that's mental.
I just think that probably a mild course of mental issues, because how I feel about it, right, was she couldn't do it no more. She didn't know how to take care of a child of that nature.
She could have gave it to the system or something.
Yeah,
but
that's what I said. Like,
she went full call hard at it. Like, she ain't care what she not. She had mental issues.
I'm on some little scrap your mama shit off with her head. You hear me? Like, that
like nigga, you mess with, like, say for instance, if I had a child or me, I got brothers and sisters for real. You feel me? They are perfectly fine, but them niggas do something. They already know the consequences. You get a corner. You get the old way for real. And don't let them take you to grandma houses for real. You know how old school grandma, they open the switch out the tree and beat you. You feel me? Going
right.
on. But like, ain't nobody gonna sit up here and take the child, burn the child. Like, and then she lied about it. Then she had the man go missing. So like,
right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's mental. That's mental. But I put it like this: somebody was mental in that situation.
Somebody was mental, or somebody just.
And somebody be mental one, somebody had to be the smart one.
I'm gonna hit it with you in the head with this one.
All right.
What if it's just that she just is trying to make a come up?
A come up on what?
Bread, life insurance, your child, you struggling.
But your child though, yo.
Yo, look what the fuck happened. I can't even call it no more. Shit happens. Shit happens now. You know what I mean? To the point where people are doing anything for bread now. You know what I mean? Like, they're doing anything.
But like, she can't get it now. She in jail.
But
she ain't think that far.
Let's go all the way back to
when she had a missing.
The husband and the daughter that killed the mother and said it was a homeless person.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see where you coming from. I see where you coming from on that one.
Yo, it's so fucked up that you have a life insurance, or a person having life insurance, you're a beneficiary. They're a beneficiary. You almost can't trust them no more, because with all the bullshit that's going on out here today, like politic wise and money wise, and some people couldn't bounce back from certain shit. Some people still struggling. They might lost this yesterday and need some bread to come back on their feet. Mm-hmm. Your kid, your sister, your mother, your wife, your husband, any of them they are they are God.
Yeah.
And just gotta think about it. What's the only way you can get bread real quick and it be some bands, and you don't have to do nothing after you commit the murder, right? Mm-hmm. And you don't have to do nothing but sit there and get a check. Insurance policies.
Yeah, I mean, you got me on that one for real, because I ain't think about that. Like,
yo, just look at all the murders. Look at all the murders that's happening. Like the one lady that tried to get her husband killed, and then her dumb ass put it on a site and then met up with somebody who was actually a police officer. She thought her husband was great. They were in the hole, but she had a $3 million life insurance policy on him. So she tried to get him smoked, bro.
So let me hit you with this one. So you think the ones that do the mass murder, what you think that's in their head when they do that?
Well, for me, it's just like when you in them nationalists and them white supremacy groups and shit like that, it's because they want to take back that country that wasn't theirs. I really just feel like those mass murder shootings are people that are cowards.
Definitely, you got that. You got that.
And they live by the same shit of the people that they hate. those mass murder shooters hate Arabs and people that's not American. But they live by the same shit. They raise their kids to do the same shit. Those Middle East, the ISIS and all them.
Right. Yeah.
They teach their kid from birth to be killers and be ready to die for their cause, right? Mm-hmm. White nationalists teach their kids from birth to hate anything that's not white pride and be ready to die or push the button at any cause. So it's just like it's almost like having two people that's the same, and for some reason they don't like each other. Mm-hmm. You know how everybody love this zodiac shit, but you get a Gemini born on the same day, they're gonna bump heads.
Eventually, yeah, you're right about that.
You got ISIS and the white supremacy bumping heads because the motherfuckers are the same. It's just not. It's just the fact that the matter is, white America and the white supremacy hate the shit that they are. They've been that before America been America. When that's why I be fucked up, because Donald Trump will say, "Oh, go back to where you from." What if somebody just say, "Fuck that, no, bitch"? Like, just say the Native Americans just like, "No, fuck that," and then they just start coming out of nowhere, and then they start pressing the white people. No, y'all go back to where y'all from, cause they not from here either.
That's another whole. That's a war.
But they not from here either. So that's why I don't get when I be like hearing white people even like say, "Go back to where you from." Bitch, you not from here either. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, you European like shit, bro.
Mm-hmm. You're definitely right. Definitely
you know what I
right.
mean? So I be really thinking that it's a trip bag, a 3-point shot for white nationalists to feel as though that they own something that was never there. You took some shit, mm-hmm. and now you mad that somebody else mad at y'all because you took some shit and all this other shit. Blah blah blah. Whoop whoop.
But your boy Trump says go back.
Yeah.
I guess you don't agree with that part.
Go back to where? I'm from here.
But that's what your boy Trump said. You said you rock with him, so
I don't rock no fucking Trump.
Yo, they gonna say you rock with Trump now.
you did.
I never said I rock with Trump. All my shit's documented.
You said he's savage. We like him now.
No.
You did say that.
Hey, I said Baltimore people saying he's savage and they like him now. I never said that shit. You see, he coming here and he try to twist some shit up. He know I don't fuck with Trumpsters. You know what I mean?
The Trumpsters.
I don't fuck with Trump. I don't fuck with Trump. Hey, I had a homeboy that when he told me he voted for Trump, hello, who's this wrong number? Like, you know what I mean? It's no, we have
this wrong number?
Yeah, we don't have nothing to talk about because you viewing shit wrong. Now I might say fuck Black Lives Matter, but I do still fuck with my Black lives. You know what I'm saying?
So why you say that though?
Why I say fuck Black? Cause they not for Black lives. I ain't going back over this again, yo.
He don't know. Tell him.
Black Lives Matter is not for us.
Who was it for?
It's for gays, bro. Black Lives Matter. They don't do shit for us. Only time when shit happen. Now you had most of the people that were killed in Walmart were black. Black Lives Matter not out there. So I guess there wasn't.
How you know they're not out there?
Cause they're not. Because they so much of a television media whores.
If that was the case, they would be there now.
But they're not.
How you know?
Because the black people that were killed weren't gay. But
oh my God.
I'm just the facts, bro.
We gonna go deep in there somewhere else.
Hey yo, if Black Lives Matter don't have nothing in none of the cities that shit. You got the fucking fake activists and shit running around here.
Definitely.
That say they part of the Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But the fucked up thing about it is they not out here either. Only time you see the Black Lives Matter, I guess, DMV office Yeah, the DMV chapter is when
And that's D.C., Maryland, and Virginia.
CNN, MSNBC, Fox, and all them niggas walking through because something just severely just happened in this area. And that's a fact. And I follow, and I'm gonna let the motherfuckers know, I follow 6 of them niggas. And they ain't say shit about they haven't said shit about the shootings that been going on here. They been promoting motherfucking rap music that they got coming out.
Yeah, they definitely did. They definitely did.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me hit you with this one. So, what's your feelings on Baltimore ceasefire? right. Hit you with that one.
Well, ceasefire, yo. I'm gonna give you this.
On Safe Streets.
I'm gonna give you.
Yeah.
Literally hate on everything.
No, I'm gonna give you this. Ceasefire.
It's impossible, nobody-
No, ceasefire. I fuck. Hell no.
Everybody else is bullshit, right?
No, that's what I be saying on these coon pages and shit. Talking about Trump, this shit savage. But ceasefire, they out here. They out here. Like I really see them in the streets. A lot of people be mad at ceasefire because they get, you know, it was always fuck Drake. But
Well, I'm up his album. I just got that man album like 2 days ago.
yo,
Like,
I forgot you only 17, so he was 6 when them songs came out. So you heard me? He was 6 when them songs came out.
what songs
so,
he talking about?
them old ass shits that's on there.
Yo, man, Jay-Z. Yo, man,
Who mad at
Oh
Jay-Z?
no, ain't nobody mad at Jay-Z.
you hate on Jay-Z.
Yeah, people definitely hate.
Oh, they-
and
alright.
that's why I say like,
All right,
like,
I ain't gonna hit on Jay-Z.
like,
though.
like I ain't gonna lie, like even when it come to that, like that's why I say like white supremacy is always gonna be stronger than black lives. I'm gonna tell you, white supremacy is strong, right? Because them motherfuckers just know that two of their good old boys had just went out there and did some fuck shit, and they at the next meeting right now, planning the next fucking killing.
We're gonna go down here to this neighborhood. You know, we gonna
When
get that bar
it
march.
when it come to us, right?
Uh-huh.
And you got these organizations here in Baltimore that are for to stop the violence shit, right?
How it smells. You got that.
But outside of that, the ones that you see on a daily basis, that people, because Heart Smiles is one of the organizations that really helping where shit start at the youth. But these other organizations that they have out here today, like on that you see every fucking day, come across your feed on any social media, right?
Right.
They don't get the fuck along. You know what I'm saying? They don't get along
Never saw a ceasefire and Safe Streets do this
together. No shoes on. They don't get along. Every time you see them, they beefing online.
That's crazy.
They beefing online about some other nutball shit, but another life just got taken. You know what I mean? So it's like until blacks in all fucking communities
Stop hating on each
stop
other.
hating.
What you doing?
No, I don't. It's not hate. See, it's a difference where I see that shit. It's fuck that. Like I'm gonna tell you how I feel. Like I only back shit that I feel is working, and I'm not gonna back something that's fucking like you keep beefing, right?
Right.
You keep saying, "Oh, this don't work," but shit not working. You know what I'm saying? You say that you here for this, but you can't say I'm a black male in your motto. You know what I mean? You say this, but then the other ones you never see Safe Streets. But the only thing I know about Safe Streets, they say that they old gang members and shit like that. People always saying they old gang members and blah, blah, and this and that and XYZ and they do this and they do that. But
How much of bluffing? That's what it is.
I don't see it either. But I know they getting funding.
They definitely getting bread.
They definitely getting the funding. And I know that they hang with our state attorney. You know what I mean? That's a superstar now since Freddie Gray. You know what I mean? Like, fucking Drake coming to town, she got tickets. Chris Brown coming to town, she got tickets.
Nicki Minaj coming to town,
She got tickets. And it's like, until
You want to take it to you?
I don't know. I buy
They
my
can't
own
have
ticket.
life.
Yo,
It's like
bro,
when the man was with
why?
Stephen Blake was with me at the white party. People was like, why she at the white party? She can't have a life.
Stephanie
She
Rollins Blake
can't go nowhere.
ain't Stephanie Rollins Blake, my nigga. And on
That's
top
my
of
nigga.
Stephanie Rollins Blake, she not doing shit. So yeah, she could go to the white party.
No, this is what I'm talking about when she was mad.
Oh, even then she could go to the white party.
Of course you can.
See, that's why I said people fucking act like because now I have a title, I can't do shit. You got the mayor, she can't
So
go
you
nowhere.
said that the state's attorney can go to Chris Brown.
She
show.
can,
So
but
why did you mention
because her publicity. Nobody before Freddie Gray died. Her whole build up came from behind Freddie Gray.
Definitely, yeah.
Her
you're
whole
right.
build up,
Her
her national platform.
Yes, but her local platform was already.
I'm
built.
not
That's
talking
why
about
she got
Tracy.
elected.
I'm not talking about when Young Jeezy come in and Tracy say, I got some tickets for you and fucking she at the Jeezy show. I'm talking about when OVO's man call you direct. And I know it's happening. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that never happened until
That's not true. That's not true.
We'll talk offline because I know.
That's not true. What you need to understand is that people, whoever the major people are in the city, get stuff happens.
She wasn't major, though.
She was. She was the state's attorney.
She-
when she got elected, that's already you already solidified.
You're a state attorney, but
You
she
already
was not.
solidified. So
She
it's
was
just-
not a national.
You
Motherfuckers was coming
what
here
I'm saying is
before
when
and
you
didn't know
go-
who she was.
When you go, when you,
You
when
know
you
what I'm saying?
rise up, when you rise up to a certain position, people want to know who the people are in the city. So when they
No.
come through, that shit is easy for them. So you want to grease the hand of the state's attorney. That I don't understand.
But
why
she
you
was not-
understand How this
So why they use a mayor though? So why they use a mayor?
Because she's running. She's getting her platform ready. I'm not even gonna
You
talk
hate
about her.
on
no.
every black.
I'm not hating on her. I'm just saying that.
all the whole show.
Yo, her whole shit is she did not get a glow up until that happened, and that's a fucking fact.
Well, why
She
don't you
wasn't
talk
getting no
about
tickets.
The police that killed Freddie Gray. You want to talk about the?
Oh, we
state's
already
attorney?
talked about they some bitches.
Every time
We
you
already
say
talked about they
something
some
negative
bitches.
about
Because you
Miss
only wanna-
Mosby,
you only
say
talk
something
about-
negative about the white people.
Oh,
that
we
killed
already
Freddie Gray.
know that the
But
white
don't
people
forget,
that kill them are
because You
bitches.
talk real low when you talk about the white people that killed the black people, but you talk really loud about other black people.
I talk the same fucking tone. I'm not listening. I'm not listening.
He
to
said,
him, yo.
you know, you 17, right?
He's
But
17.
he's 17, but he wasn't born yesterday. So he knows you ain't say nothing negative about no white people sitting here. You
That
said-
motherfucker
you
know
said
me,
white- You said white supremacy is stronger than
It
black
is
people.
because we don't stick together. They do.
But you said this whole show and hated on black people.
Who?
Every person you hated on was black.
So I ain't hate on Donald Trump.
Nope. No, you did.
Let's tell the
You
truth.
did.
He did.
It's on tape.
Look, I know we can run it
I heard you in
back.
the car before I got here.
No, you were ear hustling and try to hear me when you talking, but you ain't heard the right shit.
Yeah,
because you ain't
Donald
fucking.
Trump is a savage. His Twitter was jumping, but people like
Is
him.
that what I said?
You said
That's
people-
it. Is that what I said? See,
said people like him
Hey,
now.
look. See, he came
You
in.
hating on Elijah
He
Cummings.
came in.
You ain't
I
hating
didn't
on
even
him.
say Elijah Cummings. I said
You just said Elijah Cummings' name?
I said Elijah Cummings, that nigga. Rewind the tape, bro.
He's that nigga.
And I said, and he been doing shit for the city where motherfuckers
Did
are
you-
now
did you-
coming for his neck
Did you
because
hate-
of
did you hate
He said
on
that.
Black
He said
Lives
that.
Matter?
I always, you can't change nothing from me,
I
bro.
ain't tried to, bro.
I always
Run
said
down
fuck
the
Black
list.
Lives Matter before it
Run
said
down the
it.
list. Did
Before
you
they
hate,
got big.
Did you hate on the state's attorney?
Who? I said
who
she
is-
got a glow up.
who is
That's
Six
my
Attorney
bitch
right
too. That's the homie.
Who is Dick Attorney right now?
Mosby. That's the
Oh,
homie.
Marlon Mosby.
And what's up, Nick? Nick know what's up. Nick, what's up? You know, Nick, my mans, and that's a fact. And that's a fact. And that's my man.
So
And
who's
he know.
So who's a man right now? Ain't it Black dude?
Oh, Jack Young?
Yeah.
That's my guy. And Brandon Scott is my guy. You know what I'm saying? These my guys that I big up.
Well, that's good. I don't hear you do that too often.
But he's so stuck on, cause I don't fuck with Nicki Minaj and that's his baby. He's so stuck that I don't fuck with Black Lives Matter because they ain't doing shit for us.
Well, can you at least admit that it's that the premise is built on something good?
What, Black Lives Matter?
Yeah.
Yeah. I always said that. But
never
you
heard
never
you say that.
Go back when we talk about Black Lives Matter. When Dion was here and Dion was saying what he was saying, and me and him was saying the same shit. And I even said then that Black Lives Matter was built on something good, but it was at the same time now.
So
After the media is gone, it's not shit.
When you say that it started good, but it's gone astray.
Yeah, it started good. It started good. It did.
It did.
It started good until they started making money off of it. And that's when I don't fuck with it.
So what about the Baltimore Murder Inc. page?
That's police. That's the police. And that's the fucking police. Yo, Murder Inc. is the police. And niggas stop sending them bitches checks for your spotlight, all right? Like, Murder Inc. is the fucking police. Come on. The police blogger don't have enough that much information that they have. Yo, a nigga could get killed right now out front of this studio, and I bet you once we get off and go on Murder Inc.,
You'll see it.
that shit gonna be right there, and it's gonna have that the red car rolled past the blue car, and the blue car started firing at the red car, and then the junkie that came out of the motherfucking the liquor store seen it, and he ducked and rolled behind the counter. The man from the liquor store man thought somebody was trying to rob them, so he started bucking and hit the little girl.
What?
Yo, Murder Inc. is the fucking police, yo. I can't. And people really sending that money to the police. And then they got 3 pages. Like, they got 3 pages.
He definitely did. Murder Inc. Baltimore, Murder Inc.
It's Murder Inc. Baltimore, Baltimore Murder Inc. And then there's another Murder Inc. something. And then they got a Murder Inc. New York. I can't. This shit is ridiculous. This shit here, and people are just like saying they don't fuck with the police, but they give the police money every day to promote that shit. I want to talk to ShopRite, whatever his name is, the guy, Right TVs, because he give them money on a regular basis. The police is Murder Inc. TV. Murder Inc. They the police. That's a fact.
They the 5-0.
Yeah, but we gotta get out of here, man. But R. Kelly is caught up again. I mean, they gonna try to hold him down. And
ain't he in like he like in jail, but like in a house or something type?
I don't know what the fuck that nigga is.
Niggas need to go down.
Bring that music out. Fuck that shit. These bitches wanted it. Say nah. Man, but he's a creep.
Yeah.
More shit. But I do think they need to start locking up more people. Definitely. You feel me?
We need more justice. As well, more justice.
But
for real.
Murder Inc.
It's the police.
Let me tell your people, because your young boys and young girls be fucking Murder Inc. heavy. Murder Inc. The police. So stop saying y'all don't fuck with the police and y'all give them views and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all get them off. Yo, come on. They know the name. They know
When a story they got a police scan. I was kind of skeptical about that. Like, how you get police scan on your phone?
They knew my peoples
got shot.
Was shot before, and his name before my peoples knew their peoples was shot.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Man. Come on, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
even if they got a police scanner, they don't say the name of the scanner.
All right, put it like this. So like couple days ago, one of my friends for real, one of my homegirl for real, her boyfriend, he stole a car for real. And my people know what I'm talking about. He stole a car, got hit, got a car accident, now he locked up, but he in a coma. And they knew about it. Murder Inc. knew about it, knew everything that happened before his girlfriend found out about it.
Because it's the police. We agree. Get out of here.
It's the
We gotta
police
get outta
there.
here.
It gotta be.
Bump your shit. Let them know when to catch your girls' basketball team. I mean, let them know about the fundraiser that you're doing for the school.
All right. So basically, my name, like I said, my name's Shalard Johnson, 17 from Baltimore, Maryland. I have a program called Mentor D Basketball Changes Lives. That's basically a mentoring program that is a mentoring program to use the sport of basketball. We have this fundraiser. Come out to the fundraiser at Matthew A. Henson, August 22nd at 4 o'clock. And then we got what else? You can check us on the basketball team. Follow me on Instagram at nbcl.md, and we got some updates on the team as well.
All right. And I just want to say, man, shout out to my nigga Tank, because that fight was real.
Alrighty.
And
Yeah,
then
you got niggas out.
on top of that, though, support that man. I need Baltimore to support that man, because I see more fucking people want him to get beat up by Farm and all this other shit. He's gonna beat the shit out of the left eye, man. He's gonna beat the shit out of the left eye. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's gonna be a big fight, because it was a lot of people from out of town at this fight that sold it out. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say it was sold out, even though I was there and I see it. I'm gonna.
They got a ticket.
Yeah, because they had a
ticket number sold out, and then
the number. Yeah, every seat. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
all the seats that they were selling.
That's what I was trying to explain to some people. Then I got this phony ass page sent me a message on my DM out of Instagram like, "You're a hater ass motherfucker," saying I said, "No, brother. The amount of tickets that he was supposed to sell
We're sold out.
But it was empty seats.
They never sell every seat.
Right. That's for fire hazard. That's what I was trying to explain to some of the dickwads out here. You know what I'm saying? But definitely.
That means they was at 5 capacity.
Right.
Sold to 5.
You know what I mean?
That doesn't mean that
And this is what I want to say, because for the liars that said that they couldn't buy a fucking ticket the day of the fight, you're lying, because my sister, they drove down here. No, yeah. I
ain't even thinking about tickets the day of.
No, but thank you, sir. Because
even when they say a show is sold out, you can still walk up and get
facts.
tickets. Yeah.
Because my sister and her husband drove down here and brought a ticket the day of the fight, and I brought my ticket on Friday. So,
which is, might as well say, is the day
of the fight. You know what I'm saying? So people that's saying that they couldn't buy tickets, maybe because the ticket that you wanted was already got picked up by somebody else. Whoa, what's up, cuz? Got picked up by somebody else. You feel me? And
people just lie though.
Yeah.
People just lie.
But that's because I'm just trying to say, like, they didn't want to support. Instead of saying, yo, I didn't want to go to the fight, I'm gonna watch it for free on TV. Just say that. You paying Showtime any motherfucking way.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So why not? Yo, this is the first fight in 70 years or some shit, right?
75.
So, you know what I mean? So why not go and support your own and instead of shitting on them?
Because the niggas be hating. They say that they hate.
That there will be another one though.
It's definitely going to be another one.
Another one. Yeah.
And I just want the rest of the city to come out instead of, because that's the shit that because you can still touch them. A lot of people hating on them. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because you could still touch them. But then it's almost fucked up.
They know him, but
they know him.
It be like that for a while. But when he ready to go into that superstar,
once he get into that pay-per-view status,
yeah. But the city for the most part got love for him.
Yeah, they got love,
and he do good for the city.
And the only thing I was trying to say is basically like they have to, if one of your favorite artists coming to town and you pay that, and it's $300, $400, $500. Beyonce coming, motherfuckers is not paying the rent that much just to buy that $1,000 ticket.
Definitely,
but my man, the Devontae fight,
too.
but
shout out.
People in Houston do it now, but when they first blew up,
they was doing the same thing. But that's why she
was at
other level. You know what I mean? But it's like you have I'm not. That's too far fetched. I would say like a Mike Tyson-ish type of a box, because the shits don't last that long. But You have that right now. You have a star right now. Support him now, and a lot of people not. So I just want to say, just support.
But people hate regardless. They hate on Mayweather. Mayweather don't get knocked out and don't knock people out and fight the whole fight and beat on points. People hate on that. Tank or Tyson knock somebody out in the first and second
People
round.
hate on that.
People hate on that.
Yeah,
so
you're
they
right.
Always hate.
Yeah, you're right. But it just like I just feel like as much support as you give, you know, you're like, and I'm gonna cut it off with this one. That man survived the streets when all his homies were dying. You know what I mean?
Right. Definitely.
You have to bow down to the real and understand that he can actually fight. And don't be mad that it's not going 12 rounds, because he did have one that went like 7 when he knocked out the dude that beat up Farmer, Jose Pedres or something. I forgot his name. But just support because the love, man. They just need that love, man. And you already know where to find me, man. Talk to him, Con, TalkToemCon at all platforms, man. Holla at me.
Yeah, let's get it. Shout out as I should, Rockets. Hot smile, shorty.